Never say any of these 6 things I want to show you to any woman. Don't ever try it, because if you do it, it will backfire against you. I know that many men have fell into this cage, all right, into this kind of emotion. So, but it's important you stay with me to the very end of this video. Don't ever say it. Number one, you are my everything. When you say to a woman, you are my everything, you really need to mean it in your heart. And when you continue with it, it's going to affect you. This is the fastest way to destroy your own value. So never rate her above yourself. It is not done. It is wrong spiritually, it is wrong biblically, it is wrong traditionally, it is wrong culturally, it is wrong in every aspect. So never rate a woman higher than yourself. You are the head and she is your follower. When you tell her that she is your everything, it means that you cannot stand on your own. But women respect men who can actually stand on their own. Number two, I don't know what I would do without you. You know, many men, once you are in love, you want to say some nice things to make her feel good. The truth is, you don't actually mean it from your heart. Even when you think that you meant those things, but in reality, you don't actually mean it from your heart, okay? Because when responsibilities and realities will come up, you will discover that those things you said, you can't keep to them. And that makes you, all right, to be on the wrong side. Telling her you don't know what you would have done without her, it means that, you know, she's the reason why you can do anything. It means that you can't do anything on your own. It means that you can't have decision on your own. You cannot execute anything on your own. It means that you cannot achieve anything on your own. And you are basically telling her that you cannot function without her. You are training her mind, all right, to feel that you cannot exist without her. And once that sticks into her brain, you have a serious problem. Many women love men that knows where they are going in life, whether they have a woman in their life or not. Every woman loves a man that have a direction, that knows where he's going. Either he has a woman or he don't have a woman. So women are attached to men that has direction, that has a vision to where they are going. So telling her that there is nothing you would have done without her, it means that she's the one giving you ideas, she's the one giving you direction, and you have no plan, you have no direction for yourself. And if you rely on her for direction, all right, you are technically telling her that you have no vision and you have no plan. You rely on a woman for a survivor. What you actually telling her technically is that you have no life, you have no passion, you have no plan, you have no purpose. So you rely on her. Without her, you can't function, you have no life. That's why you hear some men telling their women, oh, what is life without you? Let me tell you, in reality, there is life without her. And she wants you to have that life without her so that she can be a life partner to you. Because it's very wrong for you to actually want to be a life partner to someone that does not have a life. So a woman wants to make sure that you have your life on your own first before she can be a life partner to you. So don't tell her that she's everything, that you can't do anything without her. Make sure you are doing something without her so that when she sees the things you do, she can come closer to you. The Bible said that let your light so shine before men, so when they see your good work, they will glorify your Father which is in heaven. Women comes to you because of what they can see around you, all right? The thing that attract them. When you continue to rely on her, it means you are not an asset, you already become a liability. Anytime you rely on a woman for survival, you are not an asset, you are a liability as a man. And one of the wrong things that can ever happen to a man is when you become a liability. Women don't manage men. You must have that understanding. Once she feels responsible for your self-stability and direction, she will lose respect for you. Do everything possible to make sure that you keep to your standard. Number 3 things you should never say to a woman: I will never hurt you. Don't ever promise any woman that, because you can't keep to that promise. By the time you continue in that relationship, you continue in that marriage, and you have told her several times that you can't hurt her, you can't hurt her. She believes that you can't hurt her, because women believe what you tell them, all right? She believes that you can't hurt her, and you will begin to act upon the things you say, forgetting that a day will come where there's going to have a problem. A day will come where you're going to have disagreement. And anytime you have a disagreement and you did not agree on the things she wants you to agree on, that alone will hurt her, all right? Anytime you did not do the things she wants you to do the way she wants you to do it, it will hurt her. So when you promise a woman that I can't hurt you, it means you are deceiving yourself. And anytime you try to stand on the right thing, that will hurt her and she will use it against you. And she herself knows that you can't actually live without hurting her. Let me tell you, if you don't know, women know themselves. They know themselves. They know that you cannot live without hurting them. They know that you can't actually do everything, all right, to make them happy. They understand that. So when you are making that promise that you can't hurt her, she will look at you that you are not serious, that you are deceiving yourself. You are trying to promise what you cannot fulfill. That's why most of the time when you say it, they will just smile. That thing you are doing, you are making unrealistic promise. Because the fact is this, there is nobody that is perfect. You will definitely make mistakes, and she too will make mistakes that will provoke your actions and is going to bring hurt. Number 4, telling a woman you are too good for me is wrong. Don't ever say to a woman, when you say to a woman that she is too good for you, you are making a very big mistake. And don't forget that anything you say to a woman will sink to her brain and she will work with it. I call this pure self-sabotage. You are sabotaging yourself, you are sabotaging your character, you are sabotaging your handsomeness, you are sabotaging your values, and she will take it like that she is too good for you, which means that you are not enough for her. When somebody is too good for you, that means you are not enough for her. So she has the upper hand to do whatever she wants to do. And that means that you are telling her that you do not want her or you do not deserve her. All right. And when you don't deserve a woman or want a woman, she will treat you like a trash. All right. She will always expect people that are greater than you. So don't ever tell her that at all. If you do that, you are sabotaging yourself, and she will show you the other side of the darkest side of a woman in that relationship or marriage. Let me say this hard truth to you if you don't understand it. Women don't want men to pull themselves down for them. No, real women don't want that. Real women don't enjoy it when a man pulls themselves down, because a woman needs a shoulder of a man to climb. All right. Women want men that will be ahead of them. Women want men that they can follow. But when a woman begins to enjoy it, when you tell her all those things, it means that woman is a dangerous weapon against you. If she's too good for you, then why are you there? That means she has permission, she has the right to do whatever she wants to make her happy. If she's too good for you, that means you can't make her happy. It means you can't satisfy her, even when we know sure that no one can actually satisfy a woman. But don't make that mistake, because anything you begin to tell a woman and you keep telling her that will sink into her brain, and it will affect her character, it will affect her mood, and it will affect everything that she will do. Women also love men that knows their value, that doesn't need her, all right, instruction as a validation. Yeah, women love men that are like that. They love men that don't need them to validate their plan. They don't want to validate the plans of a man. They need men that can say a word, stand by it, and they are very instructive. They can do whatever they want to do without their validation. All right, despite they still enjoy it, that when you let them know what you want to do. All right, so but for them to validate, real women don't like men that need their validation. I've met a lady that said, my guy that I'm dating, I don't want to marry him because it's like I'm the one that makes all the decision in the house. Anytime I ask him, he will always ask for my opinion, and I don't like that. And anything I say is what he want to do. These are real women that understand their place as a follower of a man, not the leader of the man. Number 5, never say to a woman, I will always be here for you no matter what. You see that statement? It sounds to be loving, it sounds to be innocent, but that statement is a dangerous weapon against you as a man. Telling a woman, I will always be here for you no matter what. It means that no matter what she did against you, no matter her kind of disrespect, no matter her kind of character, you will be there for her. So you are actually telling her to begin to put on anything she wants to do. She have the privilege, she have the time, she have the opportunity to do whatever she wants, that you will never leave her. One of the greatest mistakes you can make as a man, giving a woman that hope, that promise that you can never leave her despite her errors and mistakes. But when somebody understands that there is a repercussion, on every error, they will minimize the kind of the character they have. They will learn to manage their passion. They will learn to manage their anger. They will learn to manage the things they do. But when there is no repercussion, there is no result for any wrongdoing, then they have the open floor to do whatever they want. So never tell a woman that you'll be here for her no matter what happens. That statement means that she can cheat on you with your friend, that you will not leave her. That statement means that she can cheat on you with your own father, that you will never leave her. That statement means she can have any kind of affair she wants. She can do whatever she wants. You can never leave her. So don't ever make that promise. This is a pure invitation for her to cross your boundary. The statement sounds like loyalty, all right? So, but it's a pure invitation for her to cross your boundary actually. A woman will intentionally offend you to see how you will react. And if you take it lightly, she will not take it as a habit and continue doing it. Women most of the time, intentionally, they will just create something to offend you, to see either you will be offended, to see either you will react or not. But in such case, when you refuse to react and you let it be that way, they will take it as a character, even when inside of you, it is not okay with you. So don't hesitate to correct anything that you are not comfortable with when it comes to your woman. The 6th one, which is the last one, never tell a woman, I will do everything to make you happy. It is a promise that you can never fulfill. It is a promise you can never fulfill. You can't do everything to make a woman happy. Nobody can do everything to make a woman happy. God did everything to make a woman happy, but yet the woman is not happy. All right, God made a woman beautiful, did everything possible, gave her nails. They decided they will have to add another nail to their nails. God gave them good leaves. Some have natural pink leaves. They decide to add another pink leaf to their pink leaves. They decide to add another lipstick, another color to their leaves. All right, God gave them everything they want. He gave them hair, gave them long hair. All right, but they decide to be buying wigs. There is nothing God has given to a woman that woman have not added to. You can name the rest right there in the comment section. There are lots of them. Everything that you see around a woman, they will always add to it. God gave them, big booters. They decide to go and be doing BBL. They want to add to everything God has done for them. They are not satisfied. If a woman is not satisfied with what God has given to her, what God has done for her, will she be satisfied with what a fellow human being like a man like you will do for her? All right, so you need to understand this and be very careful. Never make all those promises because it will affect you. What that statement means actually is that her happiness is more important than your standard. You think that is love, but it's not actually love. No, you are telling her that her happiness is a priority, which is not bad, and you are equally telling her that her happiness is more important than your own standard. But your standard should be more important than anything, either happiness or joy or whatever. All right, happiness should not put your standard down. Happiness should not put your standard away. Happiness should be under, all right, should be submitted under your own standard. Anytime you break rules for the happiness of a woman, it will definitely reduce your value. You must understand that. Sacrificing your standard to please a woman makes you vulnerable and makes you weak as a man. Anytime you sacrifice your values, you sacrifice your standard just because you want to please a woman, it will make you weak, it will make you reduce in value. Let me say this to you finally. If you don't hear anything I've said, hear this one and make sure you save it somewhere where you can actually go back to it and watch it again. Anytime you put a woman above you, you will lose her. Once you put a woman above yourself, you will lose her, because a woman does not go below their standard. Women always go higher than their standard. They always look above themselves. They want a man that is taller than them. They want a man that has money more than them. They want a man that has value more than them. They want a man that has fame more than them. They want a man that has intelligence more than them. They want a man that is in everything higher than them. That's what women want, all women. All right, if you're a woman right there, you are watching me, and if this is true, please drop it right there in the comment section so that others can learn as well. It's very important. I love it when women watch my content, all right? And women are watching and I'm seeing them. So never you put a woman above yourself. Anytime you put a woman above yourself, you will lose her. She will go for another person that is higher than you. God bless you. If you find this video interesting and you have watched to this point, please don't forget to like the video so that it can be recommended to others, and also share it to people around you. Share to all your contacts and drop a comment and say thank you, Lucky, for this information. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. And to you that have subscribed, I say thank you and God bless you. I've actually recommended some very important videos for you, as you can see them right there on the screen, and I'm also going to ask you watch them, more knowledge you've imparted. If you have experience on the things I've just said, please don't forget, drop it right there in the comment section. Somebody may read it and they will get blessed. See you in my next video.